Get ready, 'cause this ain't funny. My name's Amy Z and I'm about to make money. Hi everybody, it's me again, Amy from the Zula Mercantile. And today we're going to talk about the exciting, maybe not so exciting, yard sales and estate sales that I hit this weekend. Today is Tuesday, September 26th. And we're just going to talk about the previous weekend here. So started out very optimistic. There was a community sale happening in the really fancy neighborhood just next to us here. So we're going to hit that. I got my hero and my sweet dog in the car and a bin to put all my stuff in so the dog won't mess with it. We headed over there and just look at the sign that they had in this neighborhood's fancy. It was going to be good. And then it wasn't. We went to 14 sales and we got absolutely nothing. It seemed like everybody was just clearing out their kids' wardrobes. It probably would have been ideal for that neighborhood to just have everybody get together in the middle with all their kids' clothes and do a swap. So we left there, and the saving grace for that day, there was a woman that had advertised she was having a sale on Saturday. But she didn't have her address in the listing for it on Nextdoor. So I sent her a message saying, hey, where's your sale? I'd like to come. And she invited me to come a whole day early. She said I could come on Friday at noon. So we did. And when I got there, I noticed that, hey, I've been here before. Last year, I went to her sale and I bought a whole case of Harley Davidson shot glasses for a really good deal. And I sold them. I made like $80 on it. So I was extra excited to get in there and maybe find something. And this year was kind of a dud at her house, but I got a couple of things. First one was this cool Yamaha keyboard. It's a nice petite one, so you can take your show on the road. This is the Porta Sound PSS 140. And there was no signal there, so I couldn't look it up. It did have the original cord with it, and it was only $5, so I took a risk. And I picked it up, and it looks like this one's going to do okay for me. I do need to do a little bit more research on that, though, but we'll see. At least I had finally purchased something for the weekend. And then at her sale, I also got this very sweet little piece of crewel work, vintage crewel work I've sold before. So just a little guy, and it was $1, so I decided to take a risk on that. And she also had these very cool, the brand is Myrecord, decals for every room in your home. Easy to apply, it says here on the back. Thorough instructions, original packaging, and they were only 75 cents. So I grabbed those two. I love stuff like this. There currently is one other listing for this exact decal with the Chiefs on there. And they are asking $22. I guess I can ask around the same amount for these, but it doesn't look like they sell for that much. So most likely I'll take an offer under that. Now let's see. So after that, I was kind of burnt for the day, so we went home. And then on Saturday, I went to an estate sale. And remember, I was going to tell you some tips for how I do estate sales. You'll see this picture of me on one side here, of me with my great big bag. This is the cool vintage canvas, excuse me, newspaper boy bag. So it's really big and it expands quite a bit. Pardonnez-moi. I like this bag because it's flat and against your body, easy to move around. The drawback is once it starts getting full, you're bulky and you're trying to get around inside sometimes tight spaces, but it is helpful. So I do recommend you always take a bag with you. If you're looking for an estate sale in your area, I highly recommend this app. It's called estatesales.net. So yes, it is a website, but there's an app as well. The app is very easy to use. It knows where you are on the map, and it'll fill in, you put in your radius, how far you want to go, and it'll fill that in for you. You click on it, you can see pictures telling you what's going to be at the sale, giving you an idea what it's going to be like in there. So you can kind of figure out beforehand, yes, I want to go to the sale. This sale in particular that I went to on Saturday was chock full of vintage clothing, beautiful, beautiful things. And I was really interested in, even if I just got to look at them, because I am just a fan of vintage fashion. So I did go to the sale. Everything, it was 50% off day. It was the last day. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do all right here. But everything was still super expensive. super expensive. But I did find 2 items there. I got a, hold on, whoop, there we go. Now, if you've ever heard of the brand St. John, it's one of my favorite things to pick up. This is actually from their St. John evening line. And it's a 3-piece situation. So you have a tank, the jacket, and then a velvet skirt that matches the trio there. And it was marked $65, but again, it was 50% off day. So I did get it for $32.50, plus tax, of course. But that's still, it might sound like a lot to pay for something to resell, but St. John really holds its value. I do have to do some more research, but I saw some 3-piece in the comps, 3-piece suits that weren't exactly the same, but similar. And some of them have sold from $250 up to $400. So I'm probably going to aim high on that one. It is really pretty, and maybe I'll try it on too. We'll see. And then the other item that I got was this. I should have planned that better. Sorry. This here is Joseph Ribkoff is the brand, and I actually sold the dress that goes with this recently. It's a black dress, and it had this cool zipper detail all the way up the front of it. So I don't have the dress anymore because I did sell that. So when I saw this, and it was marked $10, so I got this one for $5, 50% off. And that one did have a comp about $39 for the exact same one. So I'll just shoot for the same price on that. Okay, so the estate sale was over. I only got those 2 pieces, but as you can see from the video footage I'm putting over here, or maybe over here, there was so much stuff left. And I think it's because they had everything priced so high. So even on the half off day, you just can't do it. There was even a vintage Chanel skirt, and it was $95 just for the skirt. So as much as I wanted to try that out, I did not. There was actually 2 whole bedrooms that she had converted into a closet, and just so many beautiful things, but c'est la vie. So after the yard sale, after the estate sale, I went and hit a whole bunch of yard sales that Saturday, and it proved to be a better day than the day before. Let's see here. I got, for some reason, the theme of the day was low pro. This one's actually low alpine, and it is a full backpack by them. It's nice and clean. There's actually still in here. I need to clean it out, but there's a half roll of toilet paper in there if you're going camping and you need that. So I did pick this up for $10. Probably I'm going to get 50 to 60 for that. And then also a low pro camera bag. And this is a waist bag, which is handy, and it's padded for your camera. And this one was only $2, and it looks like with the comps on that one, this one's 30 to 40. I just need to clean it up a little bit. So those were good, and I actually bought them from a lady named Amy. Now, the next one, okay, I felt like a million miles to the sale because the ad looked so good for it. And then when I got there, it was really kind of a dead sale. There wasn't that much. Could be because somebody already came and bought all the good stuff. But I did find this really cool. You can see here it says West Point, 1951, and it has somebody's initials down here, RLM. But it's a cigarette case, as far as I can tell. I mean, I guess if it holds something else, maybe let me know in the comments. But I think it's a cigarette case. I just really love old stuff like this, and she only wanted $2 for it. I went ahead and picked it up, maybe because I just wanted to buy something since I went so far to get it. But we'll see. I need to do some research on this. I don't see anything like it, so that might be a good thing. It might be a bad thing, but hopefully in a video soon, you'll see what it sold for. So we'll look that up. Okay. And then I bought myself a $9 box of mystery. I mean, kind of mystery. You can see in there. And I haven't really started poking through it yet, but there are some vintage paper made in the USA Halloween decorations. And these are pretty cool. One tossed across the room. We will show you that one. So those are in the box. Look what else. Look what else. Look, it's Evel Knievel's little outfit and his helmet. So Evel Knievel's out there naked somewhere. And he must be with G.I. Joe because he's naked too. And these actually do have the tag on there that say G.I. Joe So that's really good. I actually sold G.I. Joe's camo jacket not too long ago for like $15 just for the tiny jacket. So when I saw those two things in here, I decided I should probably purchase the box so that I can check it all out at home. These babies are in there. There's one of them listed right now for $14. So, I mean, there might be, if we piece it all together, there might be some good profit in here. I got this cool thing. Oh, come on. Okay, cool. This is called a wheelo, and so the little wheel on there is magnetic, and it does spin. It works. I had it going. There we go. Remember when I was a kid, they took one of these up in the space shuttle, and they played with it in space to see what it would do. And if I remember right, it did the same thing. So these are just a couple of the things that were in the box. Let me put my glasses back on so I can see. This guy was in there, and I don't know who he is. Unfortunately, he's missing a hand, but he's pretty darn cool. Look at the details in his face. So if you know who he is, there's no markings. I can't find any information on him. He's a cowboy. Got cowboy boots on. If you know who he is, let me know. And there's a whole bunch more in here. There's some cap guns. These little guys are, they're really stiff, but they're leather cuffs. And it'll be fun to go through there. So it's either a $9 education, or maybe I will make some good money off that box. We will see. Now, for the last place that we went, it was another estate sale that we did find on that same app. It was in a gorgeous neighborhood. If you've ever heard of Red Rocks Amphitheater, it was actually near there. So the neighborhood has all these red rocks coming up in between the houses. I'll put some pictures up for you to see. It was really pretty just even driving through there. The estate sale was okay. It didn't have a ton of great stuff, but they did have a whole closet full of vintage clothing. So I did get one thing I don't have on hand because I already listed it. It's a vintage cashmere Angora blend cardigan sweater with the beading all over it, very 1950s. I did pick that up for $4. And then also this one, I couldn't leave it there. It was so cute. Australian ski sweater. Look at that koala. And that was also $4. And then I also got from that one this beautiful, here I am. This is, you don't know what that's called. It's a curly lamb's wool, very desirable. This coat probably weighs 6 pounds, I would bet. It's really heavy. All the buttons were there. Absolutely beautiful, and it was $10. So I picked that up. I got it home, and I went to photograph it, and I didn't see it while I was there, but the seam on the back of one of the, right here, was ripped out. So now I know that I can repair that easily with just some needle and thread. So don't be afraid of, something, if it's minimal damage that looks like it's repairable, give it a shot. You probably surprise yourself with what you can do. With the way that curly lamb's wool is, definitely all my stitches are hidden and it looks great. So I am going to disclose that I repaired it in the listing, but I could probably get some good money for that coat. I do need to still do some research on that one, but I'm excited about it. It's too big for me, which is good because I would keep it if it was my size. So, all right, so the weekend didn't have a ton of super exciting things, but go ahead and just get out there because you can always find something that you can resell and make some money on. And even if not, maybe you can find something that will help you out in your own life, maybe something you've been looking for. You just never know. So I encourage you to get out there, do the yard sales, do the estate sales, get them listed on eBay, make yourself some money. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. I hope you get some good feedback today if you're a seller, and I will see you on the next video.